Taking a look at today's interest rate markets, let's look at the 10-year note futures as they're experiencing some higher price action today. 10-year note futures coming off of 3 days of selling pressure to bounce today and hold that 109 handle yesterday. Currently priced at 109.08, so that's just off the intraday high. It's a pretty tight range, really, but at least for the short term, negating 3 days of selling pressure to trade higher today. And we look at some of the factors contributing to the price action. I think there's a couple of things here influencing the markets. Now, the Fed minutes come out tomorrow. It does feel as the market's anticipating that release and how that's going to be interpreted moving forward. Really very little data today, but we did have a couple of Fed officials speaking today. And Fed official Waller primarily was, I think, the focus today. And again, the message is pretty consistent. Remain vigilant against inflation. They like the way that the jobs market is moderating. But the one thing he did say today that I think caught the market and was viewed a little bit as more of a accommodative type of stance was that he did say that if they do cut rates later this year, he expects there will be more than one rate cut if they start to shift the policy. And I think that that was viewed as a little bit more dovish, I guess, as far as how the market interpreted that. And I think that's why we did see some higher price action today. Now, the yields, we're looking at that 10-year yield down about 2.5 basis points today to 441 basis points. And really, we're seeing the yield curve drop slightly today from the ones all the way out to the 30s. Pretty tight range, but when you get into the 5-year and beyond, you're looking at yields down about 2 basis points across the board. In the shorter end of the curve, down a half a basis point to 1 basis point. So a little bit higher price action pretty much across the curve today. Again, nothing outside of where the markets have been trading the last couple of weeks. But it does feel as though the market is anticipating that Fed minute release tomorrow, as well as a couple more data points as we move through the week.